So you can hear that is the synth by itself. Yes, we're all alone indeed. And then here's the guitar tone coming in. The guitar tone maximum is a little too loud. Now this is actually the tone that I made on the last video called Subscribe. So we turn that all the way down on the guitar. Okay, so anyways, moving on to the next tone. What do we got here? Let's go through some of the original tones because we never did any of the original tones with guitar in there. So now we can. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have my custom tone there. Let's go up. Sweep strings. So the guitar is a little too present. If I take down the treble, though, so if I go, what happens if I go over here? There we go. That's the page I wanted to see. Very nice. I still wish I had the controls on the GK5 to be able to change patches. It's not convenient at all to have to get over to the unit to get this going on. That's interesting because it's only triggering when it's loud enough to trigger the synth. So you can just trigger it when you want. That's not so good, I guess. Maybe let's get the synth level a little louder so we can hear what's going on here. That's great that I can blend it like that. Again, wish I had the knob on the guitar. This is not what this unit is good for, though. You can do that on other ones. This is what this unit's good for. I'm slowly bringing in the guitar volume here. That's really nice. I like that blend a lot. Because without the guitar, listen. Let's add some of the other voicings on this particular synth. I like this one. So again, this is how we add the voices there. Let's add the last voice. Very nice there. And then throwing in the guitar, we're going to get ourselves this. And if we want to do some nice finger picking here. Let me show you here what I'm doing. That's a nice tone. I like that a lot. Imagine if you try to play blues with that. What would that do? That kind of works because of the guitar tone in there. But if I take the guitar tone away, could you play blues with this? Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I guess you can play blues on the synth. I'm loving this thing more and more. I actually was going to return it. I'll be honest, you guys. I was going to return it. I figured I'm going to make a 2-hour video for gear sounds. And then, we'll see if I like it. If I don't like it, I don't want to keep something that's that expensive. But I'm falling in love with it more and more. So, especially, again, this is my first time trying mixing the guitar in. Because you can't do it with this synth in the traditional way. You actually do have to do the 2-cable method. A full long cable going to your amp in order to do this. Very cool. Again, you can get that with almost any tone. I'm going to start with the guitar tone off for these patches so you can hear what it sounds like. Bring in that guitar tone. What's really cool? This setup right here, this complicated 2-cable method is exactly the way that I drew up a synth in college, like thinking I was going to invent something beautiful. Here is Roland doing exactly what I was thinking of. All these years later, technology catches up. People had this idea in the 70s wanting to do something like this. And the tracking is kind of like 5% better than the GK3. So it's kind of getting there, but it's cool that it's getting close. I mean, we're almost towards a full synthesizer, you guys. Listen. Oh, that's nice because it's like a gate. I can be quiet and get just the guitar tone, and since the synth is not getting triggered. Oh, I could play that all day. That's so good. Oh, I love it so much. It's really, it's hard to describe what this is. It's not like any of my other synths. It's not like the SY-1000 or the GR55. It's almost like it is a new thing, but it's almost like it was meant to be side by side with an amp. It can't really. Yes. You'll have to excuse my excitement, lovely people here in Gear Sounds Land. You'll have to excuse my excitement. This is. Okay, that does not work with. Definitely does not work with blues right there. But you know what it might work with? Yes. Okay, continuing. Now, what I would like to do. I hope it's a surprise to at least somebody watching the live stream that the two cable method means getting guitar tone inside the synth. By the way, I also have reverb on the synth a little bit. That's so good. Wow, okay. Playing those chords makes me realize the tracking is more than 5% better. It's like 15, maybe 12% better. It's pretty damn good. Roland is not paying me to say this. I wish they would. I would work for them. I love their products. I love this synthesizer. Whether it's worth the money or not really depends on how much you need it or want it. It's really expensive, even for what it does. play that same riff with the guitar. Beautiful. Let's continue. This is a perfect one to do like little blues runs. I like that you get the bending of the guitar, but the quantization of the organ. You can, of course, turn that off in the menu. Let's go do that, actually. You can turn off the... Where is it? Okay, press this one. I remember I did it in the other video. Tone modify, I believe. Yeah, here it is. EQ switch, is that it? No. Course tune. Part level. Oh, the reverb send. Epic that I can just max out the reverb here. The reverb on this is okay. I just wish I had more. I wish I had more options, I should say. Let's move on. Since I don't want to do all 4 parts of that, you can do it where you can make anything bendable, is basically what I was going to get to. This one will be interesting with a very soft guitar, small amount of guitar. Well, one great thing about this is if you have a tracking issue, the guitar note will cover it up. You can listen. Hear that little tracking issue right there? The guitar conflicted with it until I got the correct note that I wanted. It's mostly good, though. This one's cool because it's sensitive too. Not a huge fan of that one. That one's loud. Turn the guitar up. So right there, you can hear some tracking issues because of the gate is, I would say, not sensitive enough. See right there, I did and it didn't get it. Couple issues there, but nothing huge, but you know, kinda. You know, if it's music, you need everything to be perfect. This is the most useful for guitar because it's the most unlike a guitar. It's the most synthesizer-like thing in here, or like those pads could be a good background. But if you want to do something like this. Yes. Okay, if you've never hung out on Gear Sounds for a while, you will know right now that when something sounds that good, we're going to hang out on this sound for a little bit and tweak it and make it sound even better. First of all, let's get the reverb up a little bit. I know we can mess with it some. Get the reverb. Oh, the reverb's not even on this one. Let's get that reverb up. Just max it out on this one part. The JP6 pad is going to have some maximum reverb on there. Let's go back and take a listen to our reverb now. Okay, that's a great one. That's an amazing one. I think the instruments on this are terrible. Moving on. This has a very synthesizer-like quality to it, so it doesn't sound real to me. So I think it's kind of okay mostly. So let's get to a new setting here. What is that? Why is that so zoomed in? That's even more zoomed in. Maybe you should look at the pedal. Oh, it's back. Alright, whatever. Just watch me play guitar flute for some moments here. Let's get the guitar down a little bit. I don't think a synthesizer like this even is ready for the big time. I set this up correctly. I did all the measurements and everything the way that the manual told me to do, and they're still tracking the shoes. I just don't think it's possible to have a synthesizer that is not built with the guitar done right with the technology we have right now. So if Roland would find a standardized way to do the bridge together with this system, that would be ideal, because then you would solve the problems with tracking that I see with this unit. Not that user installation doesn't cause even more issues. It does. It's not even that. It's just I don't know, something's going on. Even when you do it properly, it doesn't track right. There's still ghost notes in there for some reason. So I don't know. The technology is where it's at, and it's still fun. It's still a great time to use. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I will be doing more of these like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.